Good afternoon, Northwestern Mutual 094. It is Thursday, May 9th, 2025. I'm here at Alba, the 777 building. I've got the home office behind me here. I can see the network office down the street. We got BMG in the Wintrust building, EBN 833 East Michigan. Fun to have such a cool view of so many of our firms in one shot here. Well, hey, before I get jumping into some updates and recognition, I want to share an expression or a quote that's meant a lot to me over the years, particularly when I was running hard at goals. Personal and professional goals. But the quote is, if it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. Well, in the spirit of so much of the great things that are happening in our firm, I would change that quote for us, which is, if it is to be, it is up to us. And this morning, we had a chance to share an email announcing new partnerships for 3 of our ensembles. Anthony Fabrice, who joined MHF officially as a partner, Nick Walls, who joined BMG officially as a partner, and the partnership coming together at Amplify between Jared Spaeth, Lauren Peters, Andrew Hoy, Drew Hun, Chris Young, and John Barrett as an advisor on the team. So much amazing things happening between our teams, and it brings me back to that quote, if it is to be, it is up to us. So big shout out to everybody in our firm, because you're all working closely with somebody, whether it's a set member, whether it's you and your team member. All of our departments have multiple teams, so just exciting to see the growth in us. I want to give a big special shout out to Marge Hennis. Marge is celebrating 40 years with Northwestern Mutual this month. So when this video is over, send a Zoom text or an email to Marge Hennis congratulating her and Cliff on 40 years with 094. More celebration to come on that. Today was special. Today, Kate English and I had a chance to be on a panel at the Marketing MEP, so the Marketing Engagement Program Summit. And we were on a panel and we had a chance to talk about some of the special things that have happened in our agency over the last year with marketing. And I just want to give a special shout out to Kate English, to Rachel Walling, and to Bree Colborn. 1 year ago, we didn't have a marketing team. Today, we're a team of 3 and we're bringing on an intern. So exciting. Kate, it was an honor to share the stage with you today. And a big shout out to Emma Reardon. Emma was at the MEP Summit as well. So Emma, great to see you there representing MHF. Okay, 2 more things, and we're gonna go into the weekly numbers here. Send us your photos. We have a weekly photo gallery. We didn't have one in this week. We just didn't have a lot of photos submitted. So send photos of fun things, whether it's your family or big accomplishments on the team or just the team hanging out, a picture of your local culture. So send that on into Rachel Walling. You can reply to the weekly leaderboard and we'll get that in. And then lastly, we have 14 calendar days left in the awards year. We're running hard at our new client champion number of 1,080 new clients. So if you check out that paid for report every morning, we need to be at 1,080, but so many of you are running towards best year ever, life impact, 100 lives, Pathfinder stars, Pathfinder firm stars, firm forum, the grid rate at the end of the year. So May is such an important time to make sure that you're fully focused in on your goals and your objectives. Great time to discuss operation issue, and as always, a great time to be talking about age changes. Keep an eye out for our daily new client tip of the day. Thank you, Mallory Deutsch, who's been curating that. So keep an eye on those reports every day. Every new client matters. Okay, let's jump in to our weekly leaders. I'm going to start with overall premium. A big shout out to Saul Smith out of Team Platinum here downtown. Saul with 2 lives and 35,000 of premium. Saul just finished up his first year with NM, about 5 of those months here with us in 094. Congratulations, Saul, on an awesome week. Next, we have MHF, 6.83 lives and over 23,000 of premium. Great week there. Missy Burback out of Brookfield, 2.5 lives, 8,000 of premium. Missy, congratulations to your entire team, Laura Lynn, and to Jamie, congratulations. Jay Winslow out of Brookfield, Jay with 4,700 of premium on the board. Big shout out to your team and your partners between Pat Horn and Maggie and Selena. Nice week. And then Flody had us. Flody led our entire agency this week with 17 lives, putting her in the top 5 for premium, but the number 1 in lives. Congratulations, Flory, on 17 lives. Keep soaking up Pacesetter second 60, good vibes. And today, Flory officially crossed the 100 lives mark for the awards year. For our under 5s, we have Saul leading Flory, second. Amy Jabinski, 3,200. Paul DePactor, 2.6 lives, 2,800. Morgan Bennett, 1.5 lives. And I want to give a special shout out to Michael Hahn, career changer and new advisor in our Brookfield office with Drew White, on the board in his first commission run opportunity. Congratulations, Michael. Let's go to AUM next. Leading us for this week was BMG with $4.4 million of new AUM, and that's on top of a week last week where they had $9 million of new AUM. Congratulations to the entire BMG team right there at the Wintrust building. Next up, MHF. Big week for MHF here with $2.2 million of new AUM. Congratulations to the entire team, now partners, 4 partners. Maria, Barry, Hans, and Anthony. Denise Bouillet, congrats Denise and your entire team here. Denise with $2 million of premium, or excuse me, that'd be nice, right? $2 million in new AUM, and a big premium week happened this week. You'll see it next, but congrats on a great week there. Prescient, $2 million of new AUM. Jared Spaeth and the Amplify team, $790,000 of new AUM. Steve Saber out of Brookfield, $670,000. Ethan Miller and Bree, $470,000. Mindy and her team in Franklin, $430,000. Alex Dobrinska, over $430,000, and David Fritz, over $300,000 of new AUM. All right, folks, 14 days left in the awards year, 14 calendar days left in the awards year. Anything you need, please let me or members of my team seek out your leadership, and we've got great home office partners that will help us get through the finish line. Take the hill, and if you want, stick with me a couple more seconds, give you a view of downtown here this morning, or this afternoon. Home office right here, beautiful Lake Michigan, and you can see the progress on the building here happening every single week. More and more glass windows get inserted. It's going to be absolutely beautiful when this is all completed here. Take the hill.